Alright guys, so it is officially June of 2022 and we also had Crunchy Chip Cookie come out for over a week now, and I believe it is time for me to kind of update the PvP tier list. And once again, before I get started with this tier list, which I am going to try to keep briefly, I just want to let you guys know that this is going to be my opinion as well as from my own experience, and it is going to be mainly based on pure vanilla server. I know a lot of people are commenting on these tier list videos telling me that all in different servers different things are going to be greatly used than what I'm telling you guys in this video. So once again, I do want to remind you guys that this is based on my pure vanilla server experience because my main account is in pure vanilla server. But here we go, let's start out with these cookies right on the board already. So A plus tier, A tier, B tier, C tier. I kind of changed it up a little bit, but this is going to be based on what you guys can use inside of the arena as well as the mayhem, and based on their position as well as how well they're going to work inside of your team. If you need to replace any of the SSS or even this new S kind of danger zone that I kind of created, because they are in brinks of kind of falling down from the S tier to the A plus tier because of the meta shift. But I just gotta let you guys know the meta hasn't changed too much. Even though Crunchy Chip Cookie has come out, he's kind of like performing, he's mixing in well, but he's not there to completely change the meta or anything like that. So let's dive into the tier list, starting out with the support, and that is going to be Cosmic Cookie, obviously going to be SS tier. She has been greatly used inside of all of the arena teams, especially with the new summoners kind of rising up and being used more often as well. She will just be amazing for a lot of different players, providing everything that she has, which is going to be stun, damage, heal, etc. Alright, so I do recommend you guys do build content, and I did suggest that inside of my previous video talking about 5 epic cookies that you should be building. And the next one is going to be Pomegranate. Pomegranate is going to be at S tier. I don't think she's gonna be like an SS tier. She's still replaceable, but she is really strong inside of the arena right now with the 30% attack boost. So I am gonna be putting Pomegranate S tier. And Mint Choco, yes, the speed comp is kind of still there, but I gotta say the speed comp that we've seen previously inside of the meta is kind of dying out now with the introduction of sorbet just being really widely being used inside of the arena, Clotted Cream Cookie also being used, as well as Crunchy Chip. I would say speed comp right now with Mint Choco is probably not going to be like widely used, but still can be very strong against certain teams. Herb Cookie is going to also be at an S tier. Great healer. Purify is amazing right now too. Parfait is also going to be amazing for you guys, debuff resist as well as defense buff, and the healing is going to be amazing. Lilac is also going to be part of that S quote-unquote danger zone because of the fact that speed comp is not greatly being used now. It's going to be the same reason as Mint Choco. And then next one, our last healer in this list is going to be our Pure Vanilla. I personally want to say Pure Vanilla is still S tier, but kind of in this S danger zone, kind of feeling like he needs a buff now. And then moving on to the taints are going to be Hollowberry. Hollowberry is going to be the same for me right here. I know a lot of people have been talking about Hollowberry. Yes, she can still be used. I still see her being used inside of a lot of defense teams to provide double tank with sorbet or Clotted Cream in the middle so that they are protected all the time. However, Hollowberry 2, same thing as how we see with Pure Vanilla with the introduction of someone like Wallberry, Dark Cacao, and Caramel Arrow and things like that. Hollowberry is kind of losing her place inside of the PvP aspect of, especially in the arena. So I do want to say she is going to be still S tier, but in that quote-unquote danger zone. And then Madeline is going to still be at an S tier. You can still use Madeline inside of a triple tank, speed comp with Caramel Arrow and things like that. But he is going to be kind of, falling off a little bit. Not in that danger zone yet, still can be greatly used, but with the introduction of next cookies, we might see him come off of that list. And then Dark Cacao, without a doubt, SS tier, amazing tank, amazing damage, amazing debuff he casts onto the enemy, so without a doubt, Dark Cacao is going to be SS tier. And then Crunchy Chip is going to be at S tier for me. I've been using him a lot inside of my arena team. Pretty much he's my only tank that I have currently built properly. I do use Wallberry here and there, but still have to say, well, Crunchy Chip is amazing with the combination of someone like Pumpkin Pie and Cotton. Wallberry is going to be very, very strong inside of the arena without a doubt, guys, because of all of these speed comps, including summoner comps and other comps like that. Wallberry's damage is massive, especially if you are able to time the damage output from the Mega Punch with the 1 minute mark. Then without a doubt, this guy is gonna wipe some of the teams that you guys verse. T-Knight, I would say T-Knight is going to be at a S danger zone right now. Still an S tier, still can be greatly used, still very, very strong with the insignia. But with someone like, Strawberry Shark as well as Clotted Cream right now, I would have to say T-Knight is kind of losing his place, against some of the top ranking tier teams. However, still, if you are using him inside of the lower ranked tier, with little damage resist on their cookies, this guy will just wipe through all of your enemies. All right, so still going to be amazing. But same thing, kind of like with Hollowberry as well as Pure Vanilla, with other tanks coming out, kind of losing his place inside of the arena. And then Kumio is still going to be a good one-shot, charming unit that you can use with, someone like Sea Fairy and Frost Queen and Clotted Cream even. And I'll have to say, Kumio is still going to be at an S tier, being used inside of any of the scam comps. Next one is going to be Strawberry Crepe. So this is going to be a huge one. Strawberry Crepe is actually moving down from all of the SS tier, S tier to now A plus tier. Hollowberry still can be used, but right now Strawberry Crepe's place inside of the arena is kind of like, I would say, how Moon Rabbit was back when Strawberry Crepe was at SS tier. Can be used, can still provide great, buffs and things like that, but with Dark Cacao, Wallberry, Madeline, Crunchy Chip, even T-Knight being there to replace Strawberry Crepe, and with Strawberry Crepe being a older cookie, I'll have to say their place inside of the arena is not very stable at the moment, and I'll have to put them at A plus tier. And the next one is been Caramel Earl. Caramel Earl, without a doubt, still going to be SS tier. Yes, she may be used a little bit less with the introduction of Clotted Cream's buff, as well as Strawberry Shark just being revived once again. But still, Caramel Earl wrecks all the teams if you're able to actually get off all the attack speed buff on her and get all the marking debuff on the enemy. Without a doubt, she's just gonna wreck all of the team. All right, and the next one is with Clotted Cream. I know I put Clotted Cream at an A plus tier last time before the update drop, but without a doubt, this guy is busted right now. Still, just being able to freeze the tank that the enemy has for a good amount of time, as well as dealing pure damage and dealing AoE damage to the entire team. If you do use him inside of your team and wait and time his skill for that 1 minute mark, everyone is gonna die. And I have to say, Clotted Cream Cookie is going to be one of the best cookies to use inside of the arena right now, and you should definitely take advantage of the event to pull him from that pity. And the next one is gonna be Claire, without a doubt. Once again, SS tier. That weakness debuff is very, very unique to him, and he is going to be dealing massive damage as well with the stacks if they don't even have someone like Herb or that Monocle on their team. Next one is going to be Frost Queen as well as Sea Fairy are both going to be still SS tier. Great damage, great combination, especially if you guys do use them together. The amount of heal that sometimes Cotton and Parfait and Herb are able to do is not enough to stop these two combo, and I have to say Frost Queen and Sea Fairy still going to keep that title of SS tier very, very strong. Next one is gonna be our Pumpkin Pie. I have to say Pumpkin Pie S tier, very, very good still, but it's a little hard to use her inside of some of the higher ranking teams, especially if you do not have good damage resist on her, because she is kind of a very, I'll have to say, glass cannon, very weak and very squishy, especially if you guys are going up against someone like Eclair, Clotted Cream, even Frost Queen and Sea Fairy. Pumpkin Pie has a tendency to die off first, but without a doubt, Pompon's ability to stay alive even if Pumpkin Pie is dead, as well as providing that extra unit on your field, is going to be amazing for you. Strawberry Shark right now, I have to say SS tier, kind of really shredding the meta right now because of all the double tanks, triple tanks, quad tank, whatever it is that they bring onto Strawberry Shark. Strawberry Shark is gonna just eat through them. So I have to say Strawberry Shark inside of the arena is still a very, very strong cookie, SS tier. And then I have to say right now, Snow Sugar, very good inside of the summoner comp. You can use with Crunchy Chip, Cotton, Pumpkin Pie, as well as now Snow Sugar and a support. However, because there are different mixtures of team, and because of the fact that you can't really replace pumpkin pie as well as cotton and now crunchy chip, snow sugar is kind of gonna be that replaceable one inside of your team if you guys do decide to use kind of a more of a semi summoner comp. And I have to say, snow sugar, even though they are very strong inside of the arena when used together with all of the summoner comp, it's going to be more into that S tier where you can be replaced, just like how Lilac as well as Minchoka and all the other S danger tier are going to be. But there you guys go. Just wanted to quickly update you guys with this new tier list. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think, and let me know what you guys are versing inside of your different servers like Hollowberry, Dark Cacao server as well as Pure Vanilla server. And once again guys, I hope you guys found the video helpful. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys all on the next one.